Garfield, the video game, was released on PlayStation 2 in 2004. Developed by the Code Monkeys and published by Hip Games, this is one of the most uninspired games I've ever encountered. The game opens with a fairly intense cutscene that features Garfield being scolded by a particularly evil-looking and enraged John.
Garfield, if one more thing gets eaten, scratched, or shredded, I will put you on a diet. I'm leaving now. I'll be back at 5 o'clock. I've left a list of chores for you to do on the fridge. Remember what I said. I really mean it this time, Garfield.
Despite John's threats, Garfield opts for a spot of television viewing over his chores, and things escalate even further after Odie the dog wreaks havoc around the house. If the game's plot didn't already have you on the edge of your seat, then the evocative voice acting will surely sell you on Garfield's plight.
Odie, what have you done? John's gonna put me on a diet now, and I don't want to go on a diet. Think, Garfield, think. There has to be some way to clean up this mess before John gets home. But how?
This becomes the sole objective of the game. Playing as Garfield, you traverse the house using your Hoover to pick up items and return them to their original location. As game objectives go, they really don't get any more straightforward than this, but just in case you get confused or uncertain, Garfield will remind you of what you're supposed to be doing every 2 seconds or so.
I wonder what goes there. I'm sure I've seen something that goes there. I'm sure I've seen something that goes there. I'm sure I've seen something that goes there.
Transparent manifestations of lamps and washing baskets let you know where everything should go. It's just a case of finding the object and bringing it to said location. Aside from hoovering up and blowing back out different household objects, you'll also have to straighten pictures, collect jigsaw pieces, and pull and push furniture to create platforms that allow Garfield to get to hard to reach places. As if things weren't bad enough, Odie will randomly attack you on sight, preventing you from moving around the levels and forcing you to kick him for a brief respite. Almost as bad as Odie are the stairs in John's house, which cause Garfield to forget about his jump ability in favour of slowly clambering up one step after another. Underlying everything is a timer which gives you somewhere in the region of 8 hours to complete the game. This ticking clock countdown could have added some real tension to the game were it not for the fact that you'll be switching it off after a mere 8 minutes. Between the janky controls, dull gameplay, and Garfield's atrocious lines of dialogue, this is a game that will quickly begin to grate on the nerves, and that's to say nothing of the repetitive music. I'll hold my hands up and admit that I love a good, bad game, but Garfield the video game is one step too far even for me.
I'm sure I've seen something that goes there. I wonder what goes there.
Thanks so much for watching. Please remember to like and subscribe, and I'll be back again soon with another video from the Random Game Room.